Hello and welcome to Conquering Alba, where we take you to the historical places that make Scotland what it is today. Today we are near St Andrews as we visit a site of pagan worship and Celtic legend at Dunino Den. Before we go into Dunino's Den, in the cemetery of the kirk there is a wishing stone which dates back to the 1800s. Located along the southern wall is a large stone believed to be from the 9th century. It has been reported that at one time it was used as a sundial towards the end of the 1600s. Now a stack of large coins piled up along with invocations for good fortune. It is said in ancient times that pagan pilgrims venturing to Dunino Den would leave offerings of all kinds hanging from the trees and tucked into the crevices of the cliffs. This tradition is carried on even to this day as visitors from all around will leave coins and ribbons all around the area. In the woods behind Dunino Church lies an ancient pre-Christian holy site consisting of an altar stone, a well, and an ancient footprint carved into the rock overlooking a small stream. The well, which sits at the top of the den, is said to have been used for human sacrifice by ancient Druids, although it is more likely that it was simply revered as a natural wonder. During the pagan era, stairs were carved into the cliff during this time which lead down into the centre of the den. On the cliff face, you can see Celtic crosses and Celtic symbols that have been carved into the stone. You can also see the coins and many gifts that have been left by modern day pilgrims who wish to visit the den. It is said in Celtic belief and Celtic legend that many of the pilgrims who venture to Dunino Den are here in search of fairies, which is said to have haunted the grounds around the den. It is also said in legend that if you are to remove any of the coins or gifts that have been left in Dunino Den, you will be stricken with bad luck. The den was first known to exist around 4000 BC. Druids were the most learnt people of the time in Scotland, but by the 7th century AD, Druidism was driven underground for the fear of persecution by the Christian monasteries. Many pagan gods and goddesses were turned into Christian saints, and sacred wells were used as a baptismal font. With the symbols that are carved into the cliffside gives us an insight to the importance of Dunino Den. These carved footprints were used during inauguration rituals such as the anointing of kings and chieftains, suggesting that ancient kings were likely to have been crowned at Dunino Den. With over 84,000 practising pagans thought to be living in the UK today, Dunino Den remains relatively unknown. Many people who do visit it continue to use the site in the way that it was used in ancient times. They see it as a gateway to the other world, and offerings as well as messages are left for loved ones and ancestors who have passed on. We hope you have enjoyed today's video here at Dunino Den. It is nice to see that some traditions have carried on into the modern day from the ancient Druids, Pagans and Celts. Although some of the traditions may have been lost through time, it is nice to see that modern pilgrims tend to follow the tradition of these ancient people. If you have enjoyed today's video and wish to see more of Scotland's sites of history, then please like and subscribe for more. And until next time, Alba go bra.